It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Rodrigo. It's a lovely, neat pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, easy pickings there. Niakate calmly anticipates. Milan still without a single shot on target. That is a great ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays it in. Sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Akun. 1986, Mexico City, Diego Maradona. Where on earth do you go with all that, Jim?
Well, still one of the most talked about matches to this day, Peter. One where the great man scored two very different goals. One grossly controversial, the other, well, I think you have to say one of the greatest international goals of all time.
Yeah, well, actually, of course, some of the England players later admitted they wanted to applaud him for it, and it was part of an incredible game, and I suppose it showed both extremes of the genius that was Maradona. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Strokes it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Maradona. Thinks one through. Cleared away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Milan are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ribery. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Maradona! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Neymar. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good spot, he's seen the run. Vinicius Junior, chance here to counter. Felipe Melo. Ribery. Stood up well to him there. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Time to look back on the first 45 minutes.
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action is back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. This might spell Vinicius Junior! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Liakate, and it's Felipe Melo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Akun, Gibbs White. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the runner. He's played him through. It's Maradona! It's a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just...
He's had a shot! Yes, it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Maradona really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
Maradona! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Inter Milan take the lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ribery. Good read, needed to be.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quality ball. Niakate. Maradona delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but
Vinicius Junior gets through on his own. It's Maradona! He's got a goal! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking to set free a run. Can he put it away? And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fiddles it through. That is a great pick out. Cleared without complication. Klosterman. Another throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Saraki. Turuts. And here's Willian.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Vinicius Junior. Time added on 4 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. Willian. And that's a superb Rodrigo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rodrigo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let
It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest. It's Maradona!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Maradona! That's another chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Felipe Melo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides.
Oh no, this does not look good. Quality ball. Felipe Melo. Turrets. And here's Rodrigo. It's Rodrigo!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Rodrigo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, super find. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So it is still 0-0. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. He is through here. Vinicius Junior!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Some good work on the right flank here. And now they can spring out of defence. Felipe Melo. Now Turrets.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gibbs White. Ribéry. Nicely weighted ball. Can he put it away? Goal! Milan!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. It's Rodrigo! And he's there to make the block. Corner number 2 then. Danger averted for now. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Rodrigo. Oh, nice touch. And he's running. Rodrigo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. He's got to be in here.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Felipe Melo. Rodrigo. Turutz. Milan. Now the finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rodrigo. Ribéry. McKennie. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Inter Milan. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at Ribéry! That's a sharp pass.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ribéry stood his ground strongly. Chooses to go back. And he's cut it out. And they win it back again. Now, what about a counter-attack? Turutz knocks it out wide. Rodrigo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
McKennie. Is there and the shot! And one more try! Inter Milan have their third corner. Great hit! Yes, it's in! Inter are back in business. Rodri duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And smartly reclaimed.
A great feat, that.
Neymar. Oh, Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Hits one! Cleared away. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Turut. Yep, it's a corner. So, third corner of the game. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. Milan get themselves into the lead. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Felipe Melo. Turut. Looking for the runner. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo, now it's Ribery. Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Oh, shooting chance! And that could have brought them level.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Gibbs-White, he shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Steaming on goalwards. Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And again! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very...
He's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the keeper beats it away. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Turut taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.